For those of you that don't know, my wife is a professional dog trainer. Let's see if we can get her to give us some tips. Hey, real quick, pretend I'm somebody watching. I absolutely love my dog, but I'm clueless. It runs all over me. It won't listen. It jumps. It doesn't sit. It doesn't stay. And kind of just walk me through the basics.
Well, first get a leash. I think that's
a leash. A leash. That's this thing attached to the dog's neck, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. The more we call, even inside, tethering the dog. So on leash with you is really good at teaching it right from wrong. So you're catching it right when it happens. If we can catch 95% of the bad things that they're doing, we have a higher chance of cutting that.
Okay.
Out.
I like it. So it's like a communication.
Yep. Ghost. Hey. Some things you could do, I guess, first would be sit. Yes, good boy. So there you kind of see him popping up. I'm not feeding him for that. I'm going to get him back down in that right position where I want him to do. Verbal correction is, I think it's key. Good boy.
Well, what do you got in your hand?
I have hot dogs.
So people know. Just normal hot dogs?
Yep, I dice up hot dogs. Yeah, get the 24 pack.
And you use that to guide him where you want him to go?
Yes, so I lure him. So for a sit, if his head goes up, his butt's gonna go down, as you see. Pretty simple. Puppies, it's sometimes a little bit more frustrating. You have to have a little patience with them. Sit. I don't give a command until I know that they can complete the command how I want before putting a word to it, or I could be putting a word to bad behaviors that we don't want to see. So, ghost. Ghost. Hey, buddy. Yes, good boy. Down, we're just gonna go straight down. We want all legs and butt down. They pop up. It's all right in the beginning. Eventually, we want to fade that out. Hey, leave it. Sit. Down. Good boy. That's a good boy. Good boy. Free. I do a marker with free so that they don't think that they're getting up because they get to. That way, it's there's boundaries there. So they're learning that the reason why they got to get up is because I told them they could.
Okay.
So I end training sessions with that as well.
So you're saying when you tell them down, ideally you want them to stay down until you say free.
Yes, but that takes a lot of work to get there. So, I mean, don't just start training your dog and think that your dog is going to lay down for 30 seconds even.
Okay. Well, can we show them what the work looks like? Like, how do you get a dog to stay down?
Okay. Ghost. Down. Good boy. Nope. Down.
And you got your foot on the leash.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah. So sometimes that can help. Some dogs will kind of freak out, and I kind of just let my foot go because I don't want to make it a bad experience. No. Down. Some dogs it's helpful. Nope. Nope. Sit. Down. Good boy. Sometimes getting them into a different command. So I will say heel. That way I'm giving him another command to get up. That tends to help some in that area, but a lot of times it's just a lot of practice. We're adding just little increments of time. And once they fully start to understand the commands, that's when I'm able to do corrections with it. In the beginning, we're just doing a lot of teaching, so I minimalize the corrections to anything at all.
So you're trying to make the whole training experience positive at first, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole teaching. That's a good boy. Free. And another one of those things, I seen that he had been laying down for longer than he has, and before I would allow him to break that on his own, I went ahead and told him free, so that we're not fighting against it. That way I'm rewarding for that stay before teaching him stay. Hey.
He's beautiful, by the way. Who is this? Just
Ghost
so we
is a training client from Wisconsin.